Hi everyone, a very good day to you. Here we are again with our program, Real Talk. Today we are giving continuation to the topic of yesterday. Yesterday we read the tip from Assistant Carol Ramiscal. The family tip she gave was the following: Control less, trust God more. And we are going to give continuation to this topic today. If you have not watched yesterday's program, make sure you go to our YouTube channel, UCKG Hong Kong, and you can watch it because today's program is a complement from yesterday. So after you finish here, if you didn't watch, go back and watch yesterday's program. It's very short, is straight to the point. It won't take much of your time, but I'm sure it will be beneficial as today's topic is a complement. Yesterday we spoke more about the control, why many times we know what to do, right? We know we shouldn't be controlling people. There is no way we can control situations, problems. But yet, when the problems they come, the situations come, we don't always do what we know. We don't practice what we know, and we end up doing the opposite. But that's for you to watch the video from yesterday. Today we are going to focus on the trust God more. So that's why the title today is Trust the Promises. Now, trust is not just having faith in a sense, saying I believe. Okay, is not trust is not something that is professed with the lips, but is we prove our trust in difficult moments and when we tell our heart to zip it. Okay, and to illustrate that, you can read there in Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5 and 6 that says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart." Now, I want to focus this because here you see that it says, "Trust in the Lord with all your mind." It doesn't say that. It says, "with all your heart." Why heart? Because the heart is full of the emotions. The heart is the place where we feel the impulses, right? When you have a problem, you want to be quick to act. Someone says something that is not pleasing to you, you want to answer back. It's your heart that receives a word and wants to act upon that word. And when the word of God says, "Trust in the Lord with all of your heart," means take all these feelings that you have, all of them. Think about the feeling that you have right now. Maybe you are right now upset. You are angry. You have a grudge. Someone just said a word, a very negative word about yourself, and it hurt you. And you are there thinking and rethinking about what the person said or what the person did. So you are full of these feelings. Now, the trust is, okay, you have these feelings. For example, if you have received a very negative news from your family, maybe someone was hospitalized, or you heard your husband betrayed you with someone else, or you heard that your child is now walking with the wrong crowds and end up using drugs, has an addiction. So when you receive those news, when you receive this kind of information, what do you do with that? Do you panic? Do you act upon that? Or you take a deep breath, you remember what the words of God says, and you decide to trust the Word of God rather than what your eyes see. This is a very difficult exercise, because when everything is going smooth, it's very easy for us to say, I believe in God, I trust Him. But it is exactly in this difficult moment that you prove your belief. Belief is, in the dictionary, Bible dictionary, it says that is to be confident, okay? Even says careless, but careless in a sense, not you don't care about your family. No, not in that sense. You care, you care. But what you don't care is what your eyes see, because you believe in the promise rather in the situation, the problem that you are currently experiencing. So with this problem, you don't have a care in the world, because you know that God is in control of everything and is going to work and make out of all these negative situation, turn it into a testimony. So you trust His promises. You don't trust your eyes. That is the tip for today. So you have the confidence that even though you do not see yet, but you know that God is at work and He will give you out of this situation a testimony. You have confidence not in the problems. You don't put your heart in people, you don't put your trust, your confidence in people, but your confidence is 100% in God, and you are secure. You feel secure. You know that you are not alone during these difficult times. And that's why what you do, you don't control the situation. You just surrender to in God's hands. You make this moment a moment for you to develop your relationship with God, to express yourself to God. Like Abraham was called a friend of God. We have been speaking about Abraham. He was called a friend of God because whenever he had a conflict, whenever he had a problem, he confided the problem, he spoke about the problem straight to God, who could help him. He didn't dwell with those emotions and feelings. He always talked to God. He developed a relationship. He made God his hiding place, his secure place in times of trouble. And that's when he saw the promises being fulfilled in his life. And that's exactly how you are going to see the promises being fulfilled in your life. So don't allow the thorns, the cares, the over worries to choke what the Word of God has already told about your problem. It's a testimony. This is for a testimony, nothing else. Okay? And then you will be fruitful. May God bless you. This is the tip for today. We will be back again tomorrow at the same time. Bye bye now.